Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we obviously have a very rainy day ahead of us. So let's get into it. Crypto criminals. Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we're discussing about Chainlynx's new data that suggests there's over 4,000 cryptocurrency criminals with a net worth of over $1 million in their wallets. Now, this 4,068 criminal whales doesn't really mean a whole lot at the end of the day, because you could have a billionaire that has multiple wallets. You could have groups that share one wallet. You could have a lot of money laundering accounts. It gets a little bit murky, especially when it comes to crime. However, as of right now, this is upcoming from a preview from Chainlynx's 2022 Crypto Crime Report. And this is a report that follows anything from crime, scams, hacks, ransomware, NFT fraud, money laundering, malware, all of the fun stuff, darknet type deals. So any crypto criminal that holds a net worth of over $1 million or more is being traced by this. And as of right now, there's approximately $25 billion worth of illicit funds. Now, this also goes into details. What exactly is the percentage that they use? Because not all of the crypto criminals' wallets are 100% illicit. All it has to be is above 10%. Now, this could be 25, it could be 99, it could be 100. But most of these wallets will have just a tiny fraction of these money coming from bad sources. Now, what does this mean? Well, for example, Coinbase uses tracking software to ban essentially any wallet that has funds that are being received over a certain percentage from the darknet. And if you're one of those wallets, there's a good potential that that's the reason you've been recently banned. Now, they're not going to explicitly say that, but everybody knows about it. And maybe that's why back in a couple of years ago, my wallets, after some donations, my wallets were banned. So who knows? I'm guessing that's the reason. Anyways, so not the entire $25 billion is illicit, but it's a fair amount. And this is up from, at the end of 2021, approximately $11 billion. And that's up a lot from the end of 2020, when it was a difference of $3 billion. So from $3 billion to $11 billion to suddenly $25 billion. These are huge rises. Now, of course, part of that is due to the volatility of cryptocurrency. You suddenly have crypto values, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and sometimes smaller altcoins that just pop off like crazy. At the end of the year, sometimes you have a very small value for crypto, and suddenly 2 months later, like in this case, yes, we were going through a little bit of a crash. Now we're in the 40s again. Yes, it's a surge of cryptocurrency where, for example, the Ilya Dutch and the Raz case, the couple from New York that was potentially planning to flee to Ukraine, well, they stole from Bitfinex $71 million at the time. And now over $3.6 billion was seized. So suddenly $11 billion in illicit balances at the end of 2021 could be a lot lower. It could be a lot larger at the end of the year. Who knows? There's a lot that can change still. But out of these funds, a fair amount of them are coming from the darknet. So back at the end of 2021, of the $11 billion, stolen funds accounted for 93%. $9.8 billion. Darknet market funds are next at $448 million. Scams at $192 million, fraud shops at $66 million, and ransomware at $30 million. Now, these are round estimate guesses. It's never going to be 100% accurate, but of this, we can see that, yes, there is a huge fluctuation, and also, you got money moving around, right? Especially if you're stealing funds, you don't want it to stay in the wallet at, for eternity, right? Back in July, this fluctuates heavily throughout the year. Back in July, an all-time low in 2021 was $6.6 billion. In October, it peaked at $14.8 billion. So again, this is because the volatility of cryptocurrency. You have huge waves coming in, and also you have criminals that want to slowly get rid of their money. Chainalysis also went into details that 3.7% of all cryptocurrency whales are criminal crypto whales, and most of these early guys are coming from the darknet markets, even though the large majority of the funds that are criminal right now are coming from stolen funds. A large majority have, well, had businesses on the darknet and have throughout the years accumulated a fair amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Monero and Zcash, and those grew, and now some people are getting out of that lifestyle. Now some of these whales have been located by time zone. Now this again isn't 100% accurate, but Chainalysis reported that most of the crypto criminal whales were covering large Russian cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, as well as countries like South Africa, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. Now, nobody should be surprised about Russia and even a little bit of Iran. I mean, you had a fair amount of crypto miners over there. Chainalysis came out with this to say: the ability to efficiently track criminal whales and quantify their holdings from one public data set is a major difference between cryptocurrency-based crime and fiat-based crime. In fiat, the highest net worth criminals have murky networks of foreign banks and shell corporations to obfuscate their holdings. But in crypto, transactions are saved on the blockchain for all to see. Yes, there's a lot of transparency in cryptocurrency, and I'm sure these numbers will only grow. But just like the US dollar, just like euro, just like any other currency, you're always going to have a couple percent that's going to crime. And there's some people that say, oh, there's only one reason to use crypto at the moment, and that's just for speculation, and most of it's really criminal. No, that even when it was in the early stages, a lot of people claim, well, without the darknet, we wouldn't be here. I mean, it did play its role, but it wasn't as big as many people think it is. So that's that. Thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. Please leave a like. We're approaching 1750, a little goal of mine. I'm very excited. We're already halfway through the month. Pretty exciting day. Cryptocurrency. All right, peace out. Have a good one. Bye.